Hey beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, SUREET and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching an interview with Ram Charan and Junior NTR.
Yeah guys, this is RRR star NTR, Junior and Ram Charan talk Naatu Naatu and the international success of the Telugu film. NTR, Ramarao, Junior and Ram Charan Teja came into the variety offices to discuss the insanity of director S.S. Rajamouli, the Golden Globe winning famous dance battle song in RRR, as well as being recognised internationally and in Hollywood. Guys, decided to do this one again because obviously loads of people asked for it, but also because we checked, obviously, saw the interview with S.S. Rajamouli, and I thought, well, okay, I want to hear their take. We had a bit of a director's take. Okay, so not so much about everything, it made us feel good. But now it's like hearing the lead actors. I haven't seen any of the interviews besides those little glimpses at the Golden Globes where they just stood there and they said what they wanted to about the becoming Marvel heroes. That they're hoping, they get the call kind of thing. We're hoping that too.
Oh my God.
And also, Rajamouli basically saying that RRR sequel possibility. They're thinking of the idea of what story. So if that happens, we're going to end up seeing them again, which we can't wait. But to hear what these guys have to say also about the movie and their dance and everything else, considering they are friends, that's what we got from Rajamouli in the last one. Guys, so go check this one out. Anyway, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also check out our other two channels. Links will be in the description below. And also let us know.
Get on with it, please.
Let us know what else to react to.
I mean, look at them.
Here we go. Anyway.
Look at these two guys that entered the room. NTR Jr.,
God.
Ram Charan from RRR. How you doing, boys?
Gangsters.
Clayton. Great. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming in on this rainy day. That just means that the gods are crying because you're in LA finally.
Wow.
We're so
Finally,
excited
yeah.
that you're finally here.
The rain god is blessing us.
Oh, wow.
How has this ride of RRR been for the both of you? It's been a global box office sensation. It is super popular here.
Feels great. I mean, it's overwhelming. And sometimes you think about it. LA has always been a spot for holiday or
Doesn't my
America
glasses?
such was
Yeah.
a place for holiday or meeting family. But all of a sudden, LA and America in general has become a workplace now. We've never imagined this would happen.
Yeah.
We come from the southern part of India, and here we are today, very proud of being Indians.
Yeah, Clayton, I still can't believe I'm sitting in the studio in LA, and like you said, it was always a place of pleasure. And coming here for work, it is still digesting. I'm still, getting around it. I think it's great, and as the world is becoming one, the cinema is also becoming one, and you guys have really been kind, and you appreciated us, and it's really overwhelming to be here.
Yeah, it's easy to be kind to movies that are great movies, and this came from the insane mind of S.S. Rajamouli. I would give anything to read the production notes on this movie to see what someone thought was too far or not, or that we shouldn't do that part because it's so out there and it works so well.
Absolutely.
You guys filmed this in 2018.
Started
in 2018, yes.
And then ran
Ended 2021, I guess.
21, just a couple of months before the release is when we did our last shot.
Wow.
and pandemic obviously played
Obviously,
into that.
yeah,
obviously.
We lost him 8 months there.
This was technically supposed to be the fastest movie of SSR, but he planned it. He planned for that, but didn't happen. Yes, we were hit by the pandemic. I mean, no second thoughts about that. The whole world was, in a standstill. So were we. We had to get off and stop, shoot, and halt, and then move on again. But having said that, Rajamouli still took his sweet time. And I would like to agree with you on one thing, the insane mind of SSR. Yes, he is insane.
Let's talk about Naatu Naatu. Nominated for a Golden Globe, shortlisted at the Academy Awards for Best Original Song. I believe, NTR, you told me recently, S.S. Rajamouli only likes to do things that he feels everyone can do. I watched Naatu Naatu, Ram. I don't think I can do a lot of it. I can do some of it, but you did multiple takes for it.
Having our unique style ourselves, each of us, and just to be in sync and have one style called SSR style. So that was the most difficult part. It's not the choreography that was very difficult or, pulled us down or made our knees wobble.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's just getting into sync of what Mr. Rajmouli was trying to ask us from this. And today I understand, of course, it was the toughest song we did in terms of getting the synchronization. But today I can understand why it is what it is.
No, because everybody, including, I'm sure you would have tried it too, Clayton.
No,
You would have. So so that's the idea I think Rajmouli had. He does not want to give you these so super complicated steps. I mean, if you see what he's done in Magadhira and or what I've done in my movies with Rajmouli before, he does not like to complicate his dance. Especially in his movies, it goes into the heart of the audiences only when you are willing or you have the chance to try it. You don't want to sit down here and say, oh my God, I can never do that. No, you would want to give it a try.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Rajmouli had in his mind. When people are not willing to try or even capable enough to try doing it, why will it be nominated into the Golden Globes today, or shortlisted for the Oscars? I think that was his idea. As you said, the toughest part was the synchronization. It was not the step by itself.
Wow. Talking about your characters in the film, Ram, you represent fire, you represent water, NTR. Was there ever a moment that you guys thought about what it would be like if you had swapped roles, if you had played the other one? Do you think that actually could have?
Good one.
The other day I was telling, I think both our characters are very similar to us in real. And it came very natural when we were doing the scenes. So I don't know, maybe I would love to try, just for the heck of it, to get into NTR's nature and character and mind. I would love to. Why not?
But I would tell you something for sure. I personally feel that, with the friendship we've had over the past 20 years or 15 odd years, I think Charan's more of water, because he's I would say he's an introvert for sure. A little bit of extrovert qualities here and there come in and go, but I feel that Charan's more water for me, because when you look at the sea in general, you really cannot estimate the depth of it. It's just so peripheral. You don't know what's happening inside it, unless and until you are willing to go deep into it.
I like that.
So for me, Charan as a person in general is very deep. You cannot estimate what you're getting into unless and until you're willing, or he's willing to invite you. So I would say that Charan for me is water.
Lovely.
I'm an extrovert.
I would definitely agree on that. And NTR is somebody like, what you see is what you get.
Love it.
There's nothing hidden. So he is all in or all out. It's as simple as that.
If you want to do it, you'll do it, and if you don't, then it's just not your thing.
That's impossible to make him do, I think.
I appreciate that. Looking at some of those other scenes, I'm thinking about the swap again. There's one key killer scene in which you are on the shoulders of NTR. So how do you plan for that scene, and are you harnessed, or are you actually holding the weight?
There was a safety harness.
Yeah.
There was a safety harness. Again,
60% of it was still
I was still
sitting on him. That was a tough sequence for him. That was tough. But that's the reason I don't want to swap for this.
You do not want to carry me after I've put on so much weight. No. Now, maybe he could try, because I've lost a bit of that muscle mass, and I'm a little leaner than what I was back then. That was a hell of a sequence. It really demanded a lot from us, and you know what? It's not easy to be on a safety harness for a very long time. It's so uncomfortable. If you look at it, I was carrying him, but he was doing all these weird stunts from up there. He was on a harness. But having said that,
our waist was almost going purple. After the second day of holding the harness.
That is not easy. You might think that just sitting on my shoulders is easy. No. So it was not easy for both of us.
He was carrying him. He was
15 days.
Yeah, 15 nights.
Yeah, 15 nights. Sorry.
15 nights.
Yeah.
nights.
You said you put on some mass. You guys both bulked up a lot for this role. What was your routine to get yourself prepared?
Simple, plain routine, Clayton. This is what everybody in the everybody. It's just there's nothing special to it. It's the same thing. Like how every actor prepares. But the only thing was challenging is we had to keep that shape. We had to retain that shape or muscle we've retained for a very long time, for 3 years. So that was difficult because when we were halted by the pandemic, we still had to keep working out every day.
Yeah, that
constantly, be in shape. 3 years is a lot to carry that kind of a body. That was tough.
What's like your calorie intake during that time to put on the weight? Because that's what I'm going to say. I'm putting on weight for a role right now. That's why I'm bulking up for this, right? That's why I'm going to use it. So
come train with us.
I was put on about 3,000 calories a day. I was eating 7 meals a day. Took me somewhere around a good 16 months to 17 to achieve that.
16 months.
Dark is very particular in how he eats and the calorie count. I've seen him on sets. He would never eat. He would look at my food and just smell it, but he would never touch. For 3 years he did that. And I'm somebody, I think I'm more organic in my approach. I cannot, it's too much for me. I need some good food, bad food every day. Part of it. I need my sweets every day. I think it took about 7 to 8 months here and there. But the worst part was, the most difficult part was to not eat and not have any of that, just to take a back seat during the pandemic.
Yeah. The scene in which you two meet, swinging off bridges, saving little kids, wrapping yourself in fire, throwing flags. I mean, like, what, is that all green screen or?
I wish the pendulum swinging was also on green screen, but no, that was real. That was real. The flag was real.
12 days we both were suspended.
Okay.
12 days suspended.
It took 12 days. The whole bridge breaking, the child, and then our both of us meeting, and then the underwater sequence after that. The whole sequence.
That was the third day of the shoot.
When
we started in 2018, the first 2 days was very normal. I was driving the bike, he was sitting behind me, and it was just chill. The first 2 days, we thought, wow, it's nice. But that's when it started.
Or riding a motorcycle or riding a horse.
I think I love horses.
I love
and
horses.
I can't, and I'm not very good on bikes. And vice versa.
I want to talk about the Tollywood of it all, because this has been a great eye-opening experience for me myself, and I'm someone who loves film, loves non-English language. Can you talk about that impact for Tollywood and hopefully get to a place where it's not Bollywood, Tollywood, we're just Indian cinema, and then we're all just talking about cinema?
I think we've already reached that stage, Clayton, now.
That is the beauty that they said, isn't it?
I would say RRR was this
icebreaker.
Yeah. But
Indian
I think with Bahubali, somewhere Rajmouli was this director who could erase the imaginary lines of North film industry or Southern film industry, the Northern and the Southern, or the East or the West. We have different film industries. We have the Kannada, we have the Tamil, we have the Malayalam, we have the Telugu, we have the Hindi, we have the Bhojpuri, we have the Bengali. I mean, we are people who have the highest, amount of film industries in one individual country. So with Bahubali, I think Rajmouli could erase those imaginary lines and made it one big Indian film. I think RRR added to it. RRR made it one big Indian film industry today. Today
globally, yes.
Globally, I think today we don't represent. First we are Telugites and then we are Indians, as I mentioned before. It fills us with a lot of pride that we are Telugu people sitting down here and talking. But again, today I think we are Indians as well. So it is a great breakthrough, for us to sit down here and talk about work, share our culture, share our work patterns. It feels amazing. It's really good, and it happened only because of one person's dream, SSR, SS Rajamouli.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very clear example of when a master storyteller comes out with master stories. I think that's when everybody in the globe is ready to reach out. I mean, to accept it.
I mean, we all knew the breakthrough was inevitable. It had to happen at some point. And it happened with Bahubali. The whole of India and Asia knew who SSR was. And now the West is also enjoying his films.
Yeah.
As the world is becoming one, cinema is becoming one, the boundaries are being erased. Cinema is one language, that's the experience, that's the emotion, which he somewhere cracked it in India until today. And Indian audience have been enjoying his emotion universally. And now even the West understands that it's not coming from a small state in India, but it's just a movie that is been produced and made in that small state. I think that should be the focus, that I don't think we want to look up, we want to be addressed like a person coming from a small state and everything, but cinema is bigger than all of us. And I'm really proud that we're all part of this journey, and it began with SSR's RRR.
Yes. I like what he said, cinema has one universal language. I really agree to what he said, totally.
That's the deep water we're talking about. It's no secret you're sitting down here with the awards editor of Variety.
Yes.
This is it. This is in the Oscar conversation. India didn't select it as its official submission. No shade to Last Film Show. It's actually a very good movie. But everyone in the punditry world says you had a guaranteed win if you just chose RRR. Can you talk about, maybe we're not aware about the politics about India choosing a Tollywood movie that's in Telugu versus other films that are typically in Hindi? Because I believe that by history, they traditionally pick something that's in Hindi and not Telugu. And even people who saw it on Netflix here, it's dubbed in Hindi, which I've never seen before. I've never seen non-English language film dubbed in another non-English language. So this has been interesting to watch.
A country with 1.4 billion people, population. I wouldn't say there's a lot of politics going on with choosing what films need to go, but I think the panel which is sitting down there knows what they do the best. So I'm not gonna get down that road of talking about why RRR was not chosen as its official movie from the country. Well, talk about Hindi. I think Hindi has primarily been a national language for a very long time. So, and that's why it's been. I think Hindi has taken its prominence through that. But for us, or for me at least, I would say that choose RRR, don't choose RRR. RRR has already made us proud.
I'm just being really humble and nice, but I really want these 2 awards. But at the same time, like he said, all of us talking about it. Clayton, you sitting here and even mentioning it about it itself is quite satisfying for us, and we're very grateful to the audience here and you. So rest, everything is a feather on the hat. So I'm going to see if that feather falls on our hat or not. Let's wait for another day.
I just did not want to jinx it.
Keep good juju. One interesting thing that we learned is how big the both of you are in India. I've had people describe you as The Rock and Vin Diesel, but can dance in a fantastic manner. What has been the conversation about the 2 of you transitioning to American cinema and making a big splash here?
Why not? We're actors, Clayton. Bring it on, I would say. Bring it on,
I would love to explore this.
We would love to.
And what kind of movie would you love to do?
Like you said, Rock and Vin Diesel. To begin with.
We'll do a Fast and Furious version.
Absolutely. That would be great. But yes, as actors, I think we have to be open to accept what's given to us. And we're very open to.
I'm actually eager to actually be a part of a movie. Have your directors experience us as well on the sets, and I think we will do a great job.
So Steven Spielberg is watching. Feel free to grab these 2 and
Great.
get a good movie going. I have some fun questions for you, but before that happens, I brought you guys something. And I thought it would be great for us to talk with
oh my God, wow.
Some Jaguars.
There's a tiger?
Tiger was the
Jaguars.
That's a gift from me to you for
thank you
coming
so much.
through our space
so much,
here. Don't throw it at each other though, because we've seen you throw
I'm
Jaguars
gonna go give it to my younger one. He loves tigers and jaguars.
I want to talk about your 20 years of friendship, and I want to see how well you guys know each other, and what animal would you want to be if you could be any animal?
Horse. Charan would want to be.
So we're going to answer for each other, right?
Yeah, answer for each other.
I think, for each other.
Oh no, actually that'd be better. We can answer for each other. Yeah.
Horse.
Horse.
I think Charan would want to be a horse.
Tiger?
Tiger?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is the horse true?
Yes, absolutely.
Who would last longer in an actual fight with a tiger? Out of the two of you.
Realistically,
Who would last a little bit longer?
Little longer.
Realistically, I think both of us will run.
Foolish if you take that hit.
If you were actually doing a dance battle of Naatu Naatu, who would win out of you two?
I mean, he would have got the step, right? But in terms of endurance, I would have gone, but he would have got it perfectly in that.
So the movie is correct then.
Yeah.
And giving him the win. All right. Who takes longer to do their hair on the day of shooting?
Tarak.
Really?
Charan.
Tarak takes a long time to do his hair. Not the makeup, the hair.
The hair.
You're very right on your question. Not the makeup.
Your hair bounces and waves, so
No, I've got curly hair.
yeah.
So it takes a little while.
So to tame it, it takes a little while. I think he's right there.
Yeah.
Broke character more on set. Who laughed more or messed up?
Tarak. Like,
Love
Charan is a naughty boy who's not caught. Not somebody who's caught. So there's never going to be an
Like,
answer
that
where
deep side thing.
he or me are going to win. No,
it also
he was a naughty boy.
tells you that maybe I never did anything.
There you go.
No. It's Charan definitely the naughtiest.
What was the most fun you had on set?
I think the most difficult episode, and also I kind of weirdly had fun, was the 65 nights of shooting the interval episode of us becoming arch rivals, and then it's the intermission. So that episode, weirdly, 65 nights. I think any actor would hate doing that, but I weirdly enjoyed it. Like he told me one day, saying, "I am the night owl. I like shooting in the nights, and he's more of a day person. So probably I enjoyed it more."
Yeah, so I would say Naatu Naatu would definitely be something which was a great experience. I had fun as well, but there was a lot of torture for that. But we were in Ukraine. We would after everything probably catch up, go out to a restaurant, get some food. We had that. We had a good family time as well. I would say Naatu Naatu in Ukraine in Kiev was a fun experience.
We're gonna get sentimental. Please tell me the best quality about the other person.
What I like is he's one person, not just me. I know hundreds of people around him would say the same. He's somebody you can really rely on at any point of the day, any time of the day, at any situation in your life. You can make that one call to him and he'll be there. That's the trust he has built over the years with anybody and everybody he has ever come across in his life. This is the number one quality I admire and love. And he's a great father, he's a great husband, great actor, and more than anything, he's a great friend.
Wow.
One of the very, very, very few friends you have. Maybe you could just count on your fingers. But Charan would be definitely the first person I would want to call and share or ask for help or even rely upon. The first phone call I would do is definitely to Charan.
That's beautiful.
And he's everything a friend needs to be.
Wow.
And he's everything a friend should be. He's everything a friend can be. And just this he's this beautiful person who can
I'm getting all emotional.
literally give you a shoulder and say, what, it's all right. Shit happens.
Oh, so sweet.
The bromance.
Yeah.
It's still there, isn't it?
I love it. And that's why it works so
Isn't it
damn
the
well, this
movie that you
movie
were
with them both.
disappointed didn't make the final cut?
I could have given a better close-up if he was not doing those things right here.
If he did not irritate me, I think I would have done a better job also. Please.
The final question. Listen, there's been rumors about it. RRR
Sequel.
Part 2.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
Rumors? I thought
I thought-
SSR said it on one of the stages.
It sounds like it's definitely happening, but listen, we don't know anything official. Things are always so secretive. We also don't. Listen, it took 4 years to get this. I can't wait 4 years for RRR2.
Just the announcement. Clayton, I'm on your side on this as well, so I have no clue as of now. My director has officially not told us, but yeah, I've been hearing it on the press, on one of the stages where he spoke after the screening, the Q&A. So yeah, I'm waiting for him to roll this news with us.
It's been amazing to watch this ride. It's been amazing to watch you guys been amazing to see Americans introduced to the talent of you two and the bromance. But no, thank you for saying, guys.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna be seeing a lot more of you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Clayton. It's great meeting you.
Thank you.
Wow.
No,
Honestly,
that's
guys,
amazing.
that was actually a very good. I'm going to put the link to
So
the
glad
original
we
video in
watched
description
that.
below, so do check it out if you haven't seen it. That was enjoyable.
It was so
It's nice to
lovely.
see them genuinely be themselves and how they not only spoke highly of their director and showing their respect and obviously each other as well. And you actually saw why they were. That bromance and that relationship on screen
Why it worked
worked so well because it's off screen as well.
20 years, you say?
15 to 20 years, I
It's
think.
amazing.
And-
And to say, like, the things they had about each other, it's just so beautiful. And you learnt a lot as well. You got to know that one's
He's
an
introvert and the other
You
one's
would never
extrovert.
think what
Sri
they-
always thinks that, we always
No,
say
you know what I
that.
started doing
When we
was,
genuinely say to people is, everyone you ask, I'm introvert, Sri's extrovert, who can become introverted. I can be extroverted in like certain situations, but I'm very much like that because many times you basically say, damn, how come you've done this, or how come you're okay being in that, or you used to be in this situation? And I'm going, yeah, because you put yourself there. But you can see because have you seen his role and how he is, and you're going,
he said what he did. I mean, watching him for a while, and you can see as well, like he's picked the teddy up a few times. He has that kind of comfort as well, like taking the tag off and he then puts it back down, picks it up again, like, you know what I mean? You see those kind of little things that.
But it's very nice, like I said, how they were, what they said, not only about, like I said, the movie themselves, but also the hard work that they had to put into it, and also being
favourite parts and everything.
being different kind of people. Like obviously one's a night owl, one's what you call it, and they're training. I mean, see, actors never got too much into the the detail of it. 3,000 calories in this much time, but we stay away from that kind of thing. But that's everywhere. That's America. I'm not just saying them, but it'll be great to see them in Hollywood and other cinema around the world. I think it's just not because of anything else. It's just that when you're an actor and you are wonderful at what you do, and you have people from other cinemas or directors or big directors from all around the world who can see your talent and they want you to be part of whatever they're creating, it would be like a high boost. And certainly now you see them, they're recognised all around the world. And not only that, like they said, this is a movie that's come from India, that's touched all the world, it's recognised all the world. So it's like, it's broken these boundaries of all these actors from India and around the world could be working anywhere and everywhere, not just like, in one particular place and, or one area. And they're representing all of India, not just like they said, the little area. They're just lovely people.
Loved it.
You could just sit there and listen to them all day long, really, couldn't you? And learn a lot more about them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and awesome actors as well. Honestly makes you feel like watching RRR again. I'm guessing I'm going to do that very soon because it was very enjoyable, and honestly, can't wait to watch their next movies, whatever they're making, whatever's coming out.
I can't wait to see them in like an action hero, like.
Oh, it'll be awesome to see them in something like The Rock and Vin Diesel, kind of Fast and Furious. But you know what? That would be
Even
awesome.
like
Both of these two.
Some super carry.
It'll just again I think your pride
Costume.
would be going up like so many different levels of going. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Honestly, just look at him.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, that was the video. That was the reaction. You guys let us know what you guys thought. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.